Hey YouTube, welcome back to the videos. Uh, yeah, I went to Home Depot. As you can see, they're all dirty in my work clothes. Uh, had to go to Home Depot again. So, I think I said it in my last video. I was gonna look to see if they have the Milwaukee brushless drill kit for $90 or $99 when I just picked up the Impact yesterday. I just picked up this one yesterday, M18. This is not the fuel. This is the Milwaukee, just the M18 brushless Gen 3. And this is the drill. The 2801-21P is this. This was another one of the Black Friday and Christmas special buy. You can see it on the box here, deals. So, when I went back to Home Depot today, I started digging. I had to dig for this. It was all the way in the back. And I seen the sticker, $99, near the $90 sticker for this. So, they had a whole bunch of impact drivers in front of it, though. Again, last one at my Home Depot, I literally had to move like 5 of these boxes out of the way. Went all the way to the back of the shelf, and I found it. So it was a good day for me. And so now I got this set of Milwaukee brushless. And of course, the same thing's gonna be in this bag that was in this bag. Charger, battery, you know, your little flyer. Now I got an M18 and M12. But what's funny is I was looking for this on the actual little, what do you call this? Catalog, I guess you could say it is. The little catalog flyer. And these aren't even, this impact set, all the impact impact drivers are the fuel. All the three, they have 3 fuel sections here. Then they have the brushless 2750 -22 CT. And this, it says 2850-20. And the box on the kit says that. So I think these are just special offer ones. I'm pretty sure they look the same and they're made the same and everything as the other ones on here, whatever this one is. I'm pretty sure it's this one right here because it looks exactly like that one. But it's a different number. That's the thing. This says 2750, this says 2850. Or this is an older this is probably an older, maybe from the year before or whatever, advertisement. And what I'm thinking is, and it makes the most common sense to me, is that this is actually the newer version of the 2750 22, is what I'm thinking. Because none of these other ones, these are impact wrenches all over here. These are all impact drivers, but not one of these has this number. The closest number I found, like I said, is the 2750. And this is 2850. So, none of these are 2800 series. So, that's what I'm thinking. But anyways, besides that, here's the drill driver. And Milwaukee's, this is pretty nice. This is really, I like it small. Wow, this is smaller than my, I don't know, it might be smaller than my Makita one, but it's heavier than the Makita. Without the battery. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely heavier. It's definitely heavier. Here's my Makita one, and here's the Makita, and here's the Milwaukee. And if I loosen the chuck up, and that's a plastic chuck, I think. Oh no, that's a metal chuck. Makita is a plastic chuck. Milwaukee's a plastic chuck. I mean, metal chuck. Milwaukee's a metal chuck. Makita's a plastic chuck. But as you can see, they're about the same size. They are the same size. Same size. Even standing them up here, yeah, they're about the same size. Of course, the Makita comes with a 3 amp hour battery. Throw that to the side. I'll throw this battery on the charger. Comes with a 2. All these ones that are there now for the discounted price, they all come with 2 amp hour CP 2.0 batteries. Throw this on the charger. Okay. So now I got 2 chargers and 3 Milwaukee batteries. And these ones I'm going to keep my eye on. I will not leave this set like I did on a job site and then come back a little while later and they're gone. I'm going to definitely keep a close eye on all my tools. Same charger as in the video yesterday. It charges the M12s and the 18. You know, mostly all Milwaukees come with this same bag. The single kits come with the same bag, same chargers. That's the standard Milwaukee deals. And I'm gonna take the I'll take the 2 amp hour battery and put it on this. Wow. I don't know. To me, Milwaukee all Milwaukee brushless stuff, they just sound good. Like the trigger, on the trigger pull, they just sound really powerful and good. But I'm going to do, you know, because I got all the bits and I got all the same spade bits, all the stuff they use on VCG, Vince, and Tool Boss and all them guys. And believe it or not, I only started watching VCG, Tool Boss, Man Caver Tools, which was Ryobi Man Caver. Now he's Man Caver Tools. I only recently started watching all their channels. I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 months ago. And I just started making YouTube videos, same thing, about 6 or 7 months ago. I gotta dig here for a second because all my box bits and twist bits, I don't even really need that. And as you can see, these aren't brand new, guys, sorry. But they're not that used. But as you can see, these are used. I've had these for a while. Actually, I got these, I think I did pick these up after I seen these on Vince's VCG. After I seen them on their show. I'm pretty sure that's when I picked up all those bits right there. So I got 1.25" here. There's a bunch more in there. I forgot how many were in this set, but I got 1.25" there, 1 1/8. I'm not even sure what this is because I can't. This is old. I've been using this for. I'm not even gonna use this because I know it's gonna struggle. 1.25", 1 1/8. Then I got a 7/8 there, a 13/16. I use those bigger. I use those bigger bits. Just to test these out. And I'm actually going to put a 2 amp-hour battery on that. Here's a 2 amp-hour battery. Fully charged. Because I charged this up the other day when I was doing my other thing. So, here's the Makita with a 2 amp-hour. And here's the Milwaukee's definitely louder. A lot louder. And I think that's the fan inside of here. The way it catches the air, it makes that much noise. But let's see what this does. Now, what I'm not going to be able to do is because I don't have 2 1.25". I only have one set of these. I don't have 2 sets of these. So, I can't do a side-by-side with 2 hands on these right now because I don't have the 2 sets of bits. But I just want to see. Hopefully I don't go. And I'm not going to go that deep because I do not want to go through my table. Okay. First, make sure your drill isn't on the number 2 clutch setting. Make sure it's on drill. And this is in speed 2. I don't know how this is going to go. This is an 1.25" spade bit. Self-feeding spade bit. And it can't do it on number 2. Okay. It can't do it on number 2. This is a big bit though. A really big bit. 1.25". It's pretty big for a spade bit. I mean, you really need like a hammer drill or something to you should really be using a hammer drill with this big of a bit. Same thing. As you can see, Makita can't do it on number 2. And I'm on drill. Okay. They both did about the same, I guess. I think the Milwaukee was a little more powerful and a little more faster than the Makita. Definitely. And the Makita is 0 to 500 in speed 1, 0 to 1900 in speed 2. And the Milwaukee is 0 to 500 in speed 1 and I can't even read that. And let's see what it is. Hold it up right here. And my camera's on. Oh, there we go. $1,800. So 0 to 500 in speed 1 and 0 to 1,800 in speed 2. So it's Makita's supposed to be 100 RPM quicker. I don't know. And speed 2. Alright, so I'll do a smaller bit in speed 2. I'm going to do a 15/16. Speed 2, 15/16, which is probably a ½ inch smaller than what I was just doing. Okay. No problem. No problem. And speed 2. And here's the Makita. Okay, so I could tell just by doing it myself. The Makita's a little bit slower. So Makita says it's faster. And I'll tell you what, for sure, Milwaukee's batteries are better than Makita's batteries. I know that. If you watch enough videos on YouTube and the guys that take the battery packs apart and all that stuff, you would know if you watch the videos that there's no doubt Milwaukee has better batteries. The battery cells are better than Makita's. I'm not saying Makita's are bad or no good. Makita's does got pretty decent batteries, you know. But the Milwaukee's are newer and better technology batteries. But Makita does have a lot of technology and protection in their batteries and their tools. So, I mean, if you notice the difference, the Makita has a slight angle up, so it's more it's a little bit more user friendly when you're drilling, I guess. They say. And the Milwaukee's straight on. Except for I think the M12s. Is it the Milwaukee M12s? Milwaukee M12s have a curve. They like slope up, which is the way it is. The way you're drilling, I don't know. To me, that doesn't matter. If you're holding your drill straight, you've been drilling and using these things for a long enough time. You hold it straight, you're holding it straight. This is a comfortable position for me. For it to be curved up, then you have to tilt your hand down to make it straight. You know what I mean? So that really isn't, to me, that's no big deal to me. I'll drive a couple of screws now. Okay, let me go through my many cases. I gotta move this. Here's one. And I'm gonna drive some screws right now. Okay, it's this one. Oh, where's my... Okay. I'm missing one of my... Oh, I know what it is. It's in that bag. Ugh. There. And again, I'm going to use 2 Milwaukee bit holders. And I got them chucked. I got these chucked at basically the same depth in both drills. All right, let me do this. Just gonna drive a couple of screws here. if that's the right bit. No, that's the right bit. Get that one out of there. Okay. And I'm going to chuck this. I'm going to put this clutch setting only goes up to 18 on the Milwaukee. And I'm going to make it even and put it on 18. Even though this one goes to 21, I'll put the Makita on 18 also. There it is. And we'll see. Before I do this too, again, I'm going to just say, I think they're both going to perform about the same. Driving these screws. I don't think there's going to be a big difference. I don't really use drills to drive screws anyway. I use my impact drivers. Okay, why is this not? Alright. I don't know. Those look even. Those look even to me. Whoa. Alright. Let's see. I don't know, guys. You tell me. Same depth. As you see, the Makita kicked in. That was the clutch setting you heard. That was the Makita that the clutch kicked in. But literally, both of these with 2 amp hour batteries, speed number 2, fully charged batteries, they literally drove the screws exactly the same. Exactly. And I'm sure they're... Come on. And as you see, they take the screws out. Of course, if I was doing that with 2 hands, it probably would have went a lot smoother. I'll do a couple of these. These are 3-inch pinhead Spax cabinet screws. These are some of my favorite screws to use when I could use them. Alright, and that was that bad one. Throw that right in the garbage so I don't keep reaching for it. Okay. Oh, I put the level back. Oh no. This one's always higher. Okay, that's perfectly level. Okay, here goes. Do I got the right bits? Yep. Oh, all right. So there you have it. You have to put this on a higher clutch setting. So now I got this on. The Milwaukee was doing it on 18. So you have to be in the highest clutch. So 21 on the Makita is like the 18 on the Milwaukee. I'm just going to keep them both in their highest clutch settings. Alright. Yep, I slipped on the Milwaukee. If I didn't slip on the Milwaukee, same thing. They would have done the same thing. That's normally what I just did right there, okay? For anybody that's doing, that when you're drilling screws in, if you want to go one-handed, don't push, just squeeze your triggers like that. Removing them too. Okay? It makes it much more easier. Whoa. Don't touch screws when you pull. Don't pick up the 3-inch screws right away when you screw them in, and when you're screwing them in and out a bunch of times. Don't try to grab the screw, because you'll get burned. But is my camera still going? All right, I got a 26-minute video. I have to clean my mess, because it drives me nuts stepping on this. Driving me crazy stepping on this sawdust, crunching under my feet. Alright. I like to keep my little workshop as clean as possible. Okay, so that's that. These cooled off now. And I'll do the 4-inch. I'll do the 4-inch number 2. I don't know what brand this is. I think those are deck mates. But we'll see how these go for 4-inch screws. See what it does. Alright, so let's see here. And let me tell you, doing this one-handed square drives with drills, non-impacts, is gonna be one of the most difficult things to do one-handed with a drill on each hand. This is not going to be easy. I'm most likely gonna slip with one of these. Again, speed 2, highest clutch settings on both. Why does that feel? Alright. And let's see how this goes. Yeah, see, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. The screw's going to keep bouncing out. As you can see, it's almost impossible. You can hear This wood, like I said, this wood is solid as a rock. Oh, I'm putting holes through my table. Yeah, see, neither of them are going to do that. Unless you're in drill. And as you can see, I'm grinding the bits. I'm grinding the screws. That's why, if you could see how much difficulty I'm having right there trying to do this, that's why you don't use drills to drive screws like this. Because you're gonna strip the heads of the screws out, you're gonna ruin your bits, and it's not really what a drill driver is meant for. As you can see, it's one of the most difficult things to do. That's why they made an impact. That's exactly why they started making impact drivers. Okay? Because you can't do that. You can't. Look at the heads of the screws, and these screws are on fire right now. But look at the heads of the screws, if you could see them. They're like, okay. So my suggestion. Oh, look it, that got stuck now, guys. Just like my Craftsman, I can't unchuck this after screwing those bits in. Okay, you can see it. I can't. You cannot move that chuck. All right. So what you do is, when that happens, go to like 13, 14 on your drill. Put it in reverse and and hold this tight. And that's how you do it. That's how you do that. Let's see if the Makita got stuck. No, the Makita didn't get stuck. Makita unchucked with ease. Milwaukee got stuck. Literally, you seen that. If you're watching, you seen that. Okay? That's another reason why. That's another reason why you don't overdo it with your drills. Okay? Because you lock the chuck. The chuck will lock on you like it just did to me. But like I said, and when you think it's stuck, and as you see, I was trying to turn this with all my might just now, and I couldn't do it because it locked onto the bit. When that happens, put your chuck setting, any drills. It happens to all of them. It happens to my Craftsman hammer drill all the time.